Yo. Hold on. Yo, what is going on? Not like saying what is going on. My chat is broken. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go. I don't remember if I set up a buoy vac. I don't think I did. Yeah, nope. So I did a lot off stream because my mic was kind of bad and didn't really feel like streaming. So new PB, 4,000 meters. I'm a lot more motivated now because I know I can get to places. Like, I feel a lot better at the game. Okay, that's not a good example. But, what the... Basically, I'm better at the game now. I can get places faster. And I'm not as scared of like, falling. Because I've been in places before, so it's not like a first time thing. So if I get to a place, I'm not gonna freak out as much, because it's like, it's fine, whatever. I know the spots where I can fall safely, that sort of stuff. If it's a particularly bad fall, I'm just gonna go to the bottom, because I don't really care that much about time. But I do want a decent time on the final, like, ascent. Anyway, the reason I'm streaming today is because A, I have a new mic that, like, actually is good. And 2, because I feel like I'm probably gonna make a lot of progress today. Also, I can, like, actually stream for a decent amount of time. Probably about, like, 2 hours. I'm assuming I don't rage quit first. Okay, not a great start, but, you know, haven't fallen, so that's good. Oh. Okay. Doing pretty good. Jump used to be so scary, but I don't think I've missed it in like a couple runs now, so. Ideally, I'd like to stream most of my attempts, but my stream's been so jank lately, and I've had a lot of stuff going on, so I just haven't been doing that. Sorry about that. Also, I messed up my stream broadcast settings, so there's 2 day 5s. So I made this day 7. You know, it technically should be day 6. I'll probably fix it later. That was a stupid jump to miss. Oh. Okay, just grab that. Even though I do feel better at the game, I still haven't played in a little while, so still gonna be a bit rusty, you know. But whatever. Nobody's perfect. Oh. Bit more power there than I was expecting. Ooh. I know I've played a bit of the DLC so far, but I haven't beat the first peak, which is a little bit embarrassing, because comparably these are not the same difficulty, even remotely. Like, you know, 7,000 meter, you know, abomination of a mountain, or fun little, like, radio tower. You know, make your pick, but still haven't beat it, because it has new holds that I'm kind of bad at. And also doesn't let you use crampons, which, if you've been watching my streams, you know I rely way too heavily upon. So that's probably one of the main reasons why I've been struggling with it. But you get to use your pipe, so that's not, you know, entirely awful. Alright, making pretty good progress. Not like the fastest I've ever gone, but, you know, not awful. My goal is to make it past icicles today, because that's my PB, like a little while past icicles. And the thing about icicles is that it's like really unintimidating, but there's a couple jumps that just like really mess me up. Like they don't look that bad until you actually like try them. So it's really like unassuming. It's really not that long of a part, but then you try it, and oh boy, are they awful. I'm gonna play it safe here. Just kidding. You really thought... Oh. Okay. Rule number 1, never take my word for granted. I'm always 8 steps ahead. Frick. That was also a trick. I'm never 8 steps ahead. Just kidding. That was all pre-planned. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Alright, that's a little bit of progress. Not too bad. Oh. Okay. Exciting news. Got my first non-familial commenter. It was this random guy. And he said, "Keep it up, man." So, you know who you are. Shout out. That's a lot of clout right there. Get shout out from me. God. Alright, easy jump here. Oh my... Okay, we don't talk about this ever. Never again. Never speak of this, okay? Hear me never speak of this. I never miss 2 jumps back to back. That's just not what I do. Wait, you can stand here? Okay. Okay. Give me that. Check this out. Whew. That was pretty cool. It's unclear whether you're supposed to be able to stand on those things. Or just anything, really. And my guess is probably not. But at the same time, there's a lot of spots where, like, it seems intentional. Like, it just so happens to be right beneath if you had missed an ice wall and it's suspiciously flat. Like, there's definitely spots where you're not supposed to be standing. But there's also spots where it feels like you're supposed to be able to. Like... Because, like, normally ice walls are, like, the big recovery thing, right? But sometimes it feels like they're looking out for us, you know? Not God. There's no God on these mountains. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll take it. So, how many different kind of steroids do you think this guy's on? Like, at least 8, right? Horse, Olympic, you name it. Uh-oh. We're fine. You know, I've never made a mistake in 9 years. How do I do it? Well, it really just depends on what you classify as a mistake, you know? Like, you might consider, you know, me falling all the way to the bottom to be a mistake. But it's actually all pre-calculated. Because I knew that if I went to the top too quickly, then I wouldn't be able to make a 7-part series of me trying to climb it. And, you know, I looked at other streamers trying to beat this mountain. And I realized that they beat it within, like, 4, maybe 5 days or something. Which I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty fast. What you don't think about is that they're doing, like, 6-hour streams, you know? Like, these are like half an hour, like an hour at most. There's that one that was like 2 hours long, but like, we don't talk about that. Point is, you might consider me not even getting like 3/4 the way there within 7 days to be a failure, right? But I don't, because you really got to think about what you classify as a frick. See, I don't consider that a failure, because if you think about it, it's actually not. You see, you gotta play those kind of mind games, you know. Easy. See, 13 minutes, we're already to the Richards. Like, come on, guys. Who said this game was hard? Not me. Uh-oh. Who did that? Sorry, a cat stepped on my keyboard and made me fall, you know. Sorry, I just gotta... Yeah. Whew. Easy game. Frick. God damn it. God. You're fine. It was all calculated. It's all part of the plan, you see? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here. And see, I realized that there was actually there's actually a bug in the game where if you get to the ice wall too quickly, it actually deletes your save. So I had to go back and correct that, or else it would have been bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a necessary precaution to take, or else I would have lost some progress. You know, we can't have that. So yeah. Speedrun avoids that by well, there's actually like a time window where if you get there, it deletes your save files. So that's how they avoid it. But you know, even the perfect can't be that perfect. You know. I'm actually doing casual playthrough right now. So yeah, I'm actually a really good speedrunner at this game, but you know, I can't do that right now because it's for the content, you know. Like, no one's gonna watch someone fly up a mountain, right? Like, who actually wants to see that, you know? Real people, the real interesting content comes from climbing it casually for 7 days straight. You know what I'm saying? I think that YouTube stops pushing or YouTube Shorts after a certain amount of time has passed. So I might have to make a new promotional short. Because I have gotten 0 real viewers. Which is kind of sad, but alright, back here. And we're actually within the time threshold for the ice wall. Sorry, no, sorry, I miscounted. We were not in the correct threshold. I actually have to get within there, like, before 18 minutes, or else it, you know, wipes your save file. So, yeah, I just had to do that. So, you know, unfortunate, you know, but we do what we gotta do, you know. Yeah, like, I'd rather temporarily fall than fall forever, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I could have sworn you could stand here. Okay, you can stand here. See, we are so back, chat. We are so back. So here, you want a little, like, fun little psychology experiment? Here we go. Basically, I'm gonna go quiet, okay? Until I get a viewer. And Now, in the future, when I get incredibly popular, which of course I've seen the future, I know will happen. Then you gotta. So what you gotta do is you're gonna be like, wow, this is such a boring thing to watch, you know, because he's not talking at all. So what you gotta do, okay, is for all you people in the future, when you invent time travel, I want you to go back to this moment and watch the stream, okay? And make me say something, because then I'll have a viewer, okay? Now, because I've said that, then any second now I should get a single viewer. Because in the alternate timeline where I didn't say this, I didn't get any viewers, okay? So, this experiment commences in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm bored. What's your second favorite kind of rice? Me personally, I think I'd have to say white. Okay, we're so back, chat. We are so back. Alright, that was the hard part. It's actually the easy part, but, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I did not get a crampon. This game's actually rigged. 100% rigged against me. So where am I? I am in, like, the weirdest position on the entire mountain. You can stand here, right? Okay. Where do I go? Ooh. I'm the king of recoveries. Frick. Grab him. Okay, here's another little thought experiment. If time travel is real, okay, it's possible, and it will happen within my lifetime, then I will go to this stream at this exact moment, and I will say that my favorite flavor of rice is white. Because my opinions, they change over the years, you know? Alright, so future me, please enter the stream in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it worked, see? Because, if you think about it, future me is still me, and since I'm in the stream, that means that actually works. So, it's confirmed, guys. Time travel is real. Okay. Okay, it's Psychology Tuesday. 5 people are tied to a train track, a trolley track. 4 are tied to one rail, and 1 is tied to another rail. Okay, and you're standing there. You're just kind of there. You don't know how to untie knots because you never learned how. You know, then they're begging, they're screaming, they're like, "Oh, please help us." And there is a lever, but it's on the other side of the things, and you're not supposed to cross tracks because there's actually a trolley coming. And you don't want to potentially get hit by the trolley, so you're just gonna stay on your side of the tracks, right? So yeah, it actually gets pretty bloody. Yeah, like 4 people die or something. It's pretty gruesome. So the question is, what's your third favorite flavor of rice? Cause there's a rice shop down the street from the trolley. So yeah. Alright, difficult jump here. Let's do it. Frick. Nope. Okay, you saw. I literally had it. I was right there. This game is such a god. I think do you know what I think is interesting? It's that, actually this isn't very interesting, but, I'm just gonna say it, because I already started saying it, and I've also stumbled over my words like 8 times a sentence, and it's too embarrassing just to give up. So what I think it is interesting is that this mountain doesn't really have any alternate paths. Like, sure, there's, like, a couple spots where there's, like, a lot of rocks to grab onto, but a lot of other mountains have, like, multiple paths you can take. There's only one here. Which I guess makes sense, because a lot of the alternate paths on other mountains are, like, shortcuts, and you can't really shortcut up, 7,500 meters. So actually it was a stupid thing to begin with. Forget I ever said it, okay? Probably should have tested if I had a cramp on there, but I liked my position, so. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, on the next fall to the ice wall, which won't happen, but if I did fall again, it's going to be for scientific purposes. Because I want to see if just holding at your ice picks the entire time, you can still grab onto it if you're falling. Because I think that's how it works. Because the way the ice picks work is that if you hold them out for too long, like normally, they'll just slide off. But I think that if you're falling, it doesn't matter. So that's going to be our next scientific test. Okay. I think I would have grabbed it anyway, so that's not an appropriate application of the test, but it's next time, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna play after I beat this. Like, I might stream the DLC, but I might just play that one in private, because this one's just good, because, it's like one cohesive thing. And I think I kind of just want to enjoy the DLC, like, on my own time. So I don't have to worry about, like, streaming it. I think it's just, like, better. But I do have Getting Over It, which I got, like, a long time ago, and I just never bothered to beat, because I suck at it. So I could go play that. It's pretty similar to this, in the sense that you're climbing a big mountain, and it's difficult. I could also just do, like, other generally difficult games, like, I don't know. Okay, I should have had a cramp on there. What the heck? Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Because, like, regularly I definitely would not have grabbed onto that. Like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. See? Way longer. Okay. I don't remember this jump that I keep failing to be, like, being that difficult. Like, let me just go, like, nope. You just go, like, and you go, like, boop. Yeah, okay. See? You gotta, like, cramp on up and then do another cramp on towards the thing. Okay. All right. I just... One of my biggest fears on this mountain is... Okay, that, not getting a cramp on where you thought you would. But also, going for a piece of ice on a recovery, or just like a regular, like, falling part, and then you get knocked out on it, because that's pretty scary. Alright, that's not so bad. What was that? Okay, we're fine. Just think about how I clickbaited everyone by calling this a rage game. Because it's actually not that difficult, you know, because normally rage games are, like, kind of, like, you know, hard. But, you know, this one actually isn't that hard. So, you know, you can tell by the minimal amount of time I spent, like, you know, falling. Okay. This part, I do not recall being incredibly difficult, which I'm not demonstrating well. So this is the one, okay? Grab as low as you can. And you just go like this. Up and down, up and... There we go. See, was that really so hard? Alright, you want to hear something weird? You can get a crampon here. What are you cramponing off of? God if I know. Literal air, apparently. But, it works, so it's just... Don't ask me. Uh-oh. I hate this one because you have to, like, commit to it and there's wind here, so it kind of blows you off course. We're fine. I don't recall ever actually falling here, but it's still just kind of a scary jump. Like a very easy potential fall. Oh my god, a very high potential fall candidate. God. Okay, a bit sketchy. We're fine. Okay, we're almost to the next ice wall. I used to get really mad when I fell, but now I'm kind of just, like, indifferent. I mean, it happens so often. Or it doesn't happen often, but like, the higher you get, the worse the falls get. So you kind of have to learn to get over it. Or else you're just not going to be able to, like, succeed. Like, if you're freaking out over every big fall, it's just not going to end well for you. Like, mentally, I mean. You will literally go insane. So you kind of have to learn to, you know, hashtag deal with it. Deal with it. That's the best 2011 meme. That wasn't even 2011, that was like 2014. I don't know if I'm weird for this, but I never liked Rage comics. Like, they seemed outdated when they were funny. Like, is that just me? Like, I could never tell if they were like trying to be cringe or if they were like legitimately trying to be funny. But I just never got them. Like, haha, funny drawing. But it's like, cool, you made something in MS Paint. And now it's really popular now for some reason, right? Like, cool, I guess. Yeah, that might just be me, but I mean, they're incredibly dead now, but like, they seemed dead back when they were alive. Alright, we're basically at icicles now. Okay. Alright, this is pretty much the entrance to icicles. There we go. The thing that I really don't like about icicles is that they're like easy recovery, but it's so incredibly sketch. Like, you can fall in the same spot and either go like 2 feet down or halfway to the bottom. Alright, here I think you probably just grab onto this. Yeah. That was a pretty stupid spot to fall in, but whatever. I'm still getting back in my groove. Back in my element, as they would say. This rock is actually like such a lifesaver because it kind of like guides your hand back into this. So if you miss this one, you're basically guaranteed to grab this one. Okay, not great. We're fine. Still kind of unclear whether... I mean, there's no real answer, so I don't know why I'm saying unclear, but like... Someone decided whether or not doing like these massive skips is like being good at the game or exploiting like weaknesses in the system, you know? A bit of a side tangent. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the first time. The reason why is a bit of a long story, because it was not my decision, but I was actually surprised by like how high quality the episodes were. Like, was it, as the kids would say, peak fiction? No. But like, a lot of reality TV shows have like a couple of good episodes and the rest are kind of like hit or miss. But like, every single one of these episodes was like astonishingly mediocre to a point where they were kind of good, if that makes any level of sense. Like, there was not a single bad episode. Like, were they all great? No. But was there, like, anything that, like, physically made me, like, cringe or be like, I did not have a good time watching that? No, it was all pretty alright. Like, not incredible. It was, like, incredibly inoffensive. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, man. And honestly, I feel like I'm talking bad about it. Like, I'm only saying that because there's not a word between good and alright. Like, it was just fine, you know? But it was better than fine. But it wasn't good. But it also wasn't bad, you know? Anyway, there's this one episode where the B plot is that the main, like, captain dude gets addicted to, like, this game called Quasi Cupcakes. And we all thought that it was just, like, you know, like a haha funny ripoff of Candy Crush. But, and I don't know if this is, like after the episode came out or if it was, like, already a thing and they didn't want to get sued by Sega. But it's, like, a real thing. Like, you can get Quasi Cupcakes. Like, it's a real game. And it's actually kind of fun. I got it, right? I mean, it's free. I've tried Candy Crush, not because I'm a 40-year-old mom, but because, like, you know, I had to see what all the craze was about. But, it just, like, wasn't that fun. I don't know if it's just because I was, like, bad at the game. It's kind of embarrassing, like, oh, I'm bad at Candy Crush, right? But, yeah, I just never really found it very fun. So I'm sorry to all the, I don't know, Michelles and Karens watching this, but, Candy Crush is bad. There, I said it. You can unsubscribe now. But Quasi Cupcakes, that game is straight fire. Sorry, my mic is getting a little bit messed up. So when I got this new mic, right, it's a lav mic, because I don't feel like buying a new headset, because the headset that I currently have came broken, and the mic is awful. The headset's great, like, the actual, like, headphones are great, but, the microphone just does not work. And I hate those, like, podcast mics because they take up so much space. So I am just using a lav mic because it's functional and I don't really care. So sorry to all of you, microphone heads, but I'm using a lav. But anyway, so the cord came, and I guess this person was joking, but on Amazon, like, one of the top reviews was like, good project, but the cord was way too short. Like, short to, like, level of, like, dysfunctional. And I was like, huh, that's a bit of an issue, but, you know, I'm not really going to be using it to, like, interview people like most people would, so, like, who cares, right? It comes, I kid you not, this cord is like 40 feet long. It would not, and it came like all tangled up too. Like, it's a good microphone. It's not like amazing, but it like works. It's functional. And I literally had to rebundle it. It's in like, it looks like it was like repackaged. It's just sitting on the floor. It's like 90% of the cable is just bundled up on the floor. Like, I use, like, the zip tie things that come with it. And I'm just like, who is using this much cable, right? But, you know, I guess I'll never run out of microphone length, so that's nice. Was I talking about Rage comics? You know, the one thing that did come out of Rage comics was Trollface. You know what? Honestly, worth it. Like, for all the pain that came out of Rage comics, Trollface was kind of banging. I don't know if this is another way to go, but I'm gonna go this way. What? I'm gonna go this way because I feel like it. So I'm pretty sure that the blue icicles that fall in these icicles have their own, like, distinct sound effects. But I'm pretty sure there's, like, one overlap sound effect. Because, like, there's, like, a small chance that, like, I'll be, like, on one of these, like, safe icicles. And I'll hear a sound effect. Like, it was that one. It was that one. That plays specifically when the blue icicles fall. And it always gives me, like, a moment of panic. So that's fun. Well, I don't think it's when it falls. I think it's when it, like, shifts between, like, a level of destruction. I'll demonstrate if there's another one coming up soon. Because I kind of forgot, honestly. Alright, it's a bit of a scary jump, but we're fine. We can handle it. So I went skiing the other day. And I think I might have been playing this game too much because every single time I saw a piece of ice, I was like, wow, I get pickaxe that. So, you know, just a little bit concerning for my sanity, but, you know. The attempts are kind of starting to, like, meld together. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've fallen this stream. I don't think I've fallen at all, actually. But, you know, I could not tell you. Okay, this jump, I kind of had this, like, figured out. Like, it's, like, kind of inconsistent, but there's, like, a spot where it's, like, always consistent. It's, like, further down, though. Yeah, right there. Okay, I have that one down. I probably should have recovered my stamina. Okay, hold on. Hello? I don't know, so I don't mess that one up. I totally just jinxed it, didn't I? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I get 5 in a row, that's pretty good. Alright. That jump used to be really scary, but, not so much anymore. These jumps would be pretty scary if I didn't have to do that really scary jump right before that, because it kind of just, like, overshadows them. Alright, this jump's actually kind of bad. Alright. I want to jinx it, but that's pretty much the hard part down. You guys want to know a little secret? In my promotional thing, I forgot to record audio while I was climbing. So that entire thing is actually voiced over. You know, no need to, you know, gasp so loud, but, where do I... some icicles are pretty flat, but then these ones are like really not. Screw it, I'm going for it. I knew I didn't have a cramp on, and I did not care. And I probably should have cared, because that was incredibly close. Okay, I'm gonna get to the, or at least over the ice wall, and I'm gonna take a little break, because I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh. If I fell here, I could probably manage to make my way over to the ice wall, but I do not want to, you know, find out. Alright, this is pretty safe. Like a spot to be in. Gotta say hi to non-roped Richard. And the wind is back. Fantastic. I'm gonna find a spot where I can, like, crampon rest, and then I'll take a little break. Let me get those icicles over there. Yeah, just go. I'm just gonna stop here. Be back in a jiffy. Almost pressed stop streaming back there. That would have been no bueno, as the kiddos say. Sorry, as the Spaniards say. I forgot there was wind. Wait, is there wind? There is wind, okay. Yeah. It would have been embarrassing if I said that and there was actually no wind, because I don't think I really need to explain why that would have been embarrassing. My favorite thing to do is tell people that embarrassing in Spanish is embarazado. If you don't know what that means, just don't worry about it. Choose that in a conversation next time you're speaking with someone who speaks Spanish. They are going to love your vocabulary. Trust me. Alright, check this out. That was not a good time for the wind to be there. Okay, we're fine. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. I don't know if CapCut is unbanned yet. Cause I was planning on maybe making like a supercut of these streams. Or maybe just like a cut of like my final like full ascent. But I know that isn't it like Bite Dance. Yeah, Bite Dance. Like all of their American things got banned, like along with TikTok. So I don't know, because I know that TikTok got unbanned, but I don't know if like CapCut is also unbanned. I haven't actually checked, so remains to be seen if we will be getting that. Don't get your hopes up for, you know, all 4 of my fans. Okay. If I didn't get a cramp on there, that would have been it. And I was not expecting to get a cramp on, so probably should have been it, but you know, I ain't complaining. Ooh. This part is deceivingly simple. So our record is about up there. I fell around like here. Okay, I do not know why I got a cramp on. I was like 6 feet away from every single wall. Full expecting to go all the way down to the bottom there. But, you know, once again, not complaining. There's a wind gun? Cool. Julio, as the no kiddos say. As literally no kiddo ever said. English is so weird. You know that James, well, John had a better effect on the teacher. Everything about that. I should not be doing these jumps. There is nothing beneath me. This is like 4,000 meters up. Literally 4 kilometers. If I fall here, I'm going to cry. But, you know, real men, we take risks. And when you fall down, you don't cry. Unlike some men I could mention. Oh, frick. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. To all the haters who thought that we weren't fine, you were probably right, but you know. Frick. No. Oh. See, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, nice and easy. Alright, this is actually a really difficult jump. But we make it because we're just built different like that. Whew. I don't need that, Richard. Probably should have gotten way more height there from that jump. I do not know why I did not. God. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but I was not holding on to a hold for like a solid 0.5 seconds there. Oh. Oh my god. Is that a hole? That's a crimp. Who the hell designed this thing? Is that another crimp? If that's another crimp, then I'm actually gonna cry. Okay, it's not. It's not. Okay. Where do I go? Hold on. Where do I go? No, I go around, right? The hell? What the hell? Where the hell was I supposed to go there? Oh. If I'd been hand spinning her, I probably could have made back to that wall. That's annoying. You can recover from here, but it's so low on the mountain, it's not even, like, really worth it. That is, unfortunately, where I am going to be ending stream. Because it's been an hour. I know I said I was going to go for 2 hours, but I actually have stuff to do. I think that's exactly where I fell last time, too, honestly. We can check, because my previous personal best was 4,009 meters exactly, I believe. I was not recording, but I believe that's what it was. We can check how high up I was. 4,007. So I actually did get to the next hold. But yeah, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you next time.